Crews are working around the clock battling the deadly Fairview Fire in Hemet. This just in, the fire has now grown to almost 10,000 acres, and it is still only 5% contained.
A father and daughter died in that fire. Their wife and mother survived but were badly injured.
Meanwhile, evacuation orders are still in effect for the area between Stetson Avenue and Cactus Valley Road and between Fairview Avenue and State Street. CBS 2's Michele Gile is live in Hemet, where she spoke to the fire victims' friends. Michele?
That's right, Pat. Devastated friends who are promising now to take care of their best friend, Tina Compton, who has just lost the two most important people in her life.
Because, she lost everything. She has nothing.
Tina Compton lost the love of her life and a daughter she cherished in the Hemet fire. Her best friends, Melissa Gardner and Danette Maurer, are mourning with her after the tragic deaths of 40-year-old Ian Compton and his 27-year-old daughter, Michele, who had severe autism.
They asked for help. They asked to help my husband to go help evacuate them and their fur babies. And when it took us like 20 minutes to get there, and by the time we got there, the fire has moved so fast, so rapidly, that they wouldn't let us go through to help them. So while they were in their vehicles trying to flee the scene, it's when all of it got lost.
Father and daughter and the family's pets died as they attempted to get out of their Hilltop neighborhood Monday evening when flames surrounded their car. Tina managed to survive with the help of a neighbor. She's hospitalized with third-degree burns, confined mostly to her legs and arms.
She will survive. She's a fighter. She's a strong woman. But it's going to be a very long road, more so emotionally, I think, than physically.
It's just really emotional. We've been through something like this before, but it's been a couple years.
Jenna Young lives down the hill from the Comptons on Gibble Road. She documented her evacuation Monday on her cell phone.
That's cops. Fire's going to be here in 2 to 3 minutes. It was just panic. Nothing was happening. We just watched in shock. It was very windy. There were no helicopters. There were initially no police officers, no messages on our phone, no nothing. Nothing. And then eventually the police, nothing. We couldn't figure out why there were no firemen. We didn't hear, there was nothing. We were calling 911.
Friends have rallied around fire victim Tina Compton. A donation fund is now in place.
She, at this point, has lost everything and everyone that was dear to her. Her home, her family, her pets, her source of income, everything is gone. And she's trying to heal and trying to cope with the fact that she's the only one that made it out.
Now, those friends say that a retired firefighter who lives below the Comptons heard Tina's screams. At this point, she was barefoot and she'd been burned on her arms and her legs. That firefighter ran to her and he saved her life. That's the latest live in Hemet. I'm Michele Gile. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Michele.